Habari Pan-Africanist School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. Thank you so much for coming back to the Paseta YouTube channel. On today, we've got a special guest from the marketing team, Mammone, who will be giving us a lecture about Ibrahim Traore. Captain Ibrahim Traore. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this segment. Each and every week, we're going to try to drop some knowledge about Africa so that you guys can stay informed as to what is happening in our beautiful continent. So, Mammone is going to tell us just a little bit more about Captain Ibrahim Traore. Some of you might know these facts, and some of you will get information, new information that you did not know about, which is why it is so important to stay tuned and stay subscribed, stay engaged, and hit the bell icon on the Pan-Africanist School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. We've got the Queen today who will be preaching to us about Pan-Africanism, the spirit that Captain Ibrahim Traore is pushing. So without wasting any more time, please, after you have watched this video, go in the comment section, tell us something positive that you learned about this. Paseta marketing team is coming to you, powered by the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. Enjoy.
Captain Ibrahim Traore, the second youngest head of state in the world, is the leader of Burkina Faso. In 2022, he took office after a coup d'etat which saw the removal of Colonel Henry Damiban. Now, coups are very common in Western Africa. In Burkina Faso in particular, they have had 9 successful coups. But these coups are normally sponsored by Western imperialist forces in order to remove leaders that they can control, or leaders that are not playing by their book, and replace them with puppet regimes that will dance to their tune, essentially giving them access to mineral resources so they can continue to exploit mineral resources without really giving much value to that country. But this coup that Traore led had a different objective, and the objective was really about recourse for Burkina Faso and its people. Remember, Burkina Faso has been a French colony since 1896 and gained independence in 1960. But despite gaining independence and gaining sovereignty, they were still trapped in neo-colonial policy structures, unjust trade deals where France still had power over their economy and controlling key economic sectors such as mining and agriculture. Now, in 2023, Burkina Faso officially terminated its military agreement with France. Now, this was not the only bold move that they made. They continued to make bold moves. 1, nationalization. Burkina Faso nationalized 2 gold mines, and they refused to export unrefined gold to Europe, therefore making sure that their gold adds value to their country. Okay, Ibrahim Traore invested in agriculture. Okay, he also refused loans from the IMF and World Bank, okay, which are institutions that are notorious for having, austerity measures that, tend to weaken African economies. Now, while he's made very bold moves that are significant, not only to just Burkina Faso, but Africa in general, he has been met with a lot of resistance. I mean, I've never seen someone survive so many coups. I mean, it's just been coup after coup after coup. At this point, I think we're sitting on about 20 coup attempts on Ibrahim Traore, obviously sponsored by Western forces. Currently, there's a certain General Langley from Washington, a general in the US Army, who is claiming that Ibrahim Traore is supposedly abusing power. He is using the gold of Burkina Faso for his own personal security. I think after 20 coup attempts, I don't blame him for investing in his own security. And I'm sure the people of Burkina Faso don't mind, because the people of Burkina Faso truly love their president. Right? So, Ibrahim Traore is a true Pan-Africanist at heart. He does not only preach it, but he lives it. We have all seen from the bold reforms that he introduced in his country. Africa has been known as the poor continent for decades, despite its mineral wealth. However, studies have shown that Africa is the next frontier in global growth. We have the largest and youngest population in the world and an abundance of mineral resources, which is why it is important for Africa to prepare itself, to upskill itself, to take hold of all these opportunities that are set to come.